A lot of men my age are steeped in a toxic masculinity and have been raised in a culture where there is a particular way that a relationship looks.
Did y'all just hear what Tracy Ellis Ross said? Baby, I saw that interview on Michelle Obama and Charles Robinson's, in my opinion, it's an IMO podcast on here. And Tracy said she liked the younger man, honey. She don't think that the people in their 50s are up to her caliber. She has been having a good time with the younger men. Is it true, ladies? Y'all let me know. And the men, if you're younger, if you dated an older woman, let me know down in the comment section. I really want to know because I've had my share. Currently, I am with someone who's a few years younger than me. Just a few, maybe, what, 3? Yeah, 3.
So I had this older lady reach out to me today and she said, Truth, it seems like all I attract is men that are 10 years my junior. And I said, the reason why these young men are attracted to you is because 9 times out of 10, these women their age are washed up. Have you seen these 20-year-olds? These 25-year-olds, they be badly built. They want to smoke backwoods and drink liquor out the bottle every day. They don't know how to keep up with their hygiene. These young men are smart. That's why they're aiming for you 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, because they already know the coochie tastes like water. You got a good head on your shoulders. You're not trying to be seen. You're not doing everything for image. They know that they can come to you for not only a good time sexually, but they can actually build with you intellectually. If you ask me, the 30, 35, 40, 45-year-old age range right now are putting these young girls to shame. How are you letting somebody your mother's age body outbody your body? How are you 22 with a beer keg? That's why these young men are on your lines, because they know that these young women are washed up. If you're 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and you know for a fact a young girl can't do nothing but tap that young man and get his attention for you, repost this. Yeah.
Wow. Bars. What? Bars. This is no shade on the younger women now. Please don't. However, we women who are older are very familiar and very, very familiar with our body. We're very familiar. A lot of younger women don't want to take the time to find out where that smell come from. Why do I have this bump? Why am I, no questions. The first thing that they want to do is blame somebody else. But deep down on the inside, girl, you need to know your body. You need to take a camera and a mirror and look down there to see what she looked like. Put that hand down there and smell what she smelled like. Because we all have a little musty day every now and then. Our mustard is mustard. It ain't no mustard. It's mustard. Dum, 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 dum. Yes, you need to know your smell. You need to know when stuff is creamy and you want to know when it's clumpy. There's a huge difference between the two. The clump might come with a little itch. The cream might come with a little fun. Let's keep watching. Ooh,
But a lot of men my age are steeped in a toxic masculinity and have been raised in a culture where there is a particular way that a relationship looks. And anything that starts to smell of that for me, I did enough of it where I was controlled and felt like I was a possession or whatever those things were, or prize, I have no interest in it, and I will not do it again.
I'm sorry.
No.
Dilemma.
well, there you go. She says she will not engage in that again. And I can agree. When I was married and my husband at the time was the same age as me and I was married older. But they do have a certain expectation of how you need to be as a woman. They will tell you how to be a woman before you even know how to be a woman. They will tell you what you need to do, how you need to do it, how you need to look, what you need to say, and where you need to go. Ain't that something? Now that I think about it. He telling me how to... Never mind. Anyway, they do set a certain expectation of how you need to be. And I think that it's unfair. My boo, he's in his 50s, but he has no expectation. I mean, he only has the only expectation he has for me is just for me to love him. That is it. Of course, there's more to it, but that's all he wants. Just love me. That's it. Um, of course, we know love don't pay the bills. I mean, he ain't paying no bills over here anyway. But a lot of younger men, they really feel more comfortable with an older woman. They feel like they can get the nurturing from us, and they are very relaxed and free because, again, we've experienced a lot more. We've been places, we've traveled, we have several careers where we have a nurturing side because we our children are probably just a few years younger than them, if not the same age, just depending on how young you talking. And we know how to be a nurturer. We are nurturing. We're wise. We're well experienced. We know what we want and we know what we don't want, and we have no problem in telling you exactly what that is. We don't have to call our best, well, I don't have no best friends, but a lot of us don't have to call our best friends to ask for their opinion about what you think I should do about him. We know what to do. And all we're going to do is tell our friend, girl, guess what I did with Daquante last night? That's what we do. We don't ask. We perform. We do a show. We have fun. Yes.
I like to know how young is too young and how old is too old. I get hit on by a lot of guys who are a lot younger than me. And it used to not bother me because, I was newly out of a long term relationship, and you know what I'm saying? I just thought it was kind of like cute. But the longer that I have been on the dating market, the more often I am approached by men who are much younger than me, who are not looking for a temporary or one night situation. Now, this is not necessarily my comfort zone because, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a limit to how low I will go. But I want y'all to help me with this one. Every now and then, I like to pose a question to you guys. What do you think is too young for an older woman? 5 years, 10, 15, 20? I'm not at that stage where I'm looking for a husband to have children with and stuff like that. So this is purely about, what I'm saying, companionship and enjoying each other's company. So can you share with me what you think in the comments? How low is too low for me to go?
I would like to know that too. What do you think? How young is too young? Again, before the pandemic, I did have a few interesting connections with a couple of younger men. I wasn't looking for anything serious. I wasn't looking for anything serious. However, when I did have a connection with somebody who was older than me, he got scared and just was like, "You scare me." It's like, what? All I just did was show up. I just wanted to have some fun. I didn't want nothing deep. Just wanted to have some fun. And I guess some men who are older don't really realize that most women, when you know what you want, you just tell them exactly what you want. So, yeah. What do you think is too young? Again, my man, he was born in 70. He gonna kill me. He not literally. 74? Yeah, 74. 76. I can't remember. He's either 3 to 5 years younger than me. I think it's three. But and I'm having a good time with him. He's young at heart, and I'm having a good time. I would have never thought that the love of my life would have been younger than me. I always thought that he would be older. That's the traditional way of how I thought. But he's wonderful. But what do y'all think? What is too young? 25, 10, 3, like me, or more? I would love to know what you ladies think, because I do know that there are more men who watch my channel than women. So men, you tell me too. What's too young?
So, you're thinking about dating a young man, huh? Ready to hit cougar status? Feel a little nervous? What will people say? What will your friends think? You a little shaky? Well, I'm here to tell you, go for it. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. As someone who's in now marriage, I took my wedding ring off, but I would be showing it to you. But as somebody who just got married 3 months ago, has been in a relationship with my young man for 3 years, 3+ years now, something like that. The biggest thing I need you to realize is bump what people think. People are going to talk about you anyways. They're going to talk about you if your man is 10 years older, if your man is your age, if your man is younger. They will talk, so let them talk. If this man is making you happy, you get butterflies in your stomach when you see him come around, then good for you. It doesn't matter what anybody else says. So the first thing is bump the naysayers and do you. Secondly, you have to realize and recognize y'all are in two different age generations, so there may be a little bit of education that has to go into it. You might need to be a little more patient than you technically would. Now, dating man, period, you already know. You gotta
Yes.
have, your patience needs to be up here anyways, but a younger man is even more difficult. I'm not gonna lie. This was something I struggled with in the beginning. Ladies, there's certain things he just may not know. He might not have experienced the same types of things that you've experienced. For me, I was already married previously, right? So divorcee, 2 children, older kids. He had never been married. He does not have, his own kids. So this was something that, he had to learn and how to adjust. I'm coming with a certain level of wisdom. I'm coming with maturity. You know what I'm saying? I'm 41. I think I know it all. I have all the answers. Patience is key, okay? But all of these things, let me preface this by saying all of these things are for the right person. If you are with the right person, all of these things are going to apply anyways. It doesn't matter how old he is, but specifically when you're dating younger. Another thing you need to keep in mind is it's fun. It's adventurous. Who don't want a cute little young thing? It makes you feel good. When my man gives me a compliment, which he does every single day, but when he gives me a compliment and tells me, baby, you look good, oh my God, or his eyes just light up when I come in the room, I know I look good. I feel like I'm really killing the game.
Yes, hair
A
flip.
young man keeps you young. What is another good thing? Oh, the fun stuff, the fun stuff. I can't say all of that, but you know what grown people do when they get grown and they're married and they do all of the fun stuff? Yeah. So think about how you feel at 40 and think about how he feels at 35, 32, 31, however young he is. Yes. So while your engine is roaring, your engine is at the top, you hitting 60, 70 miles per hour. Them older men, their engines don't work the same. They be trucking 20, 25, 30, 35 miles an hour. Y'all understand where I'm going? Your young man, 0 to 60, real quick, real fast, no problems. Okay? I don't want to get, violated on this app, so I can't go into full detail. But yes, the rumors are true. Yes, they can keep up with you.
That is true. When you're older, your drive, beep beep, is a lot more frequent. Older, as women get older, depending on if you make sure that you don't have any medical issues. But if you don't have any medical issues, older women tend to want it more. And older men don't want to do it more. They just want to just chill or they reach the stop sign faster. I'm trying to be real careful how I say what I want to say, because I can say what I want to say, but I got to be nice. But with younger men, no, it's Ringling Brothers and Barney. The soul circus. It's a lot that you can enjoy, and let me know, ladies, if that's how you feel about that. Because some ladies don't. That drive is a little bit more slower. It might be 20 miles per hour, but I've been knowing more women who are 50 as far as miles per hour, and be ready and revving to go. But I have a couple of friends who are not like that. They're like, girl, I can take it or leave it. And I'm like, girl, no, give it.
I say this to say, dating a younger man is not for the faint at heart, okay? You have to be confident. But it also is not something that you should just disregard because somebody is younger than you. Those days are out the window. You know, all of them lists, he got to be this, he got to be that, 6'5". You know, he got to drive a Maserati. He need to be making 6 figures. Whatever is on your list, it's not about that. It's about who God has for you and who's going to align with your purpose. My husband is a minister. Did you think I ever was going to... Whew, that's a story for another day. That is a story for another day. But let me tell you, I never saw myself with somebody 9 years younger than me, a minister, you know, a man of the cloth, preaching the gospel of God. But this man has really transformed me and helped me look inwardly. You know, he's helped me build my relationship with God. I always had a relationship with God, but I didn't trust and hear God in the way that I do now, you know? I'm a whole first lady over here. I'm like, oh,
go ahead,
gosh,
first lady.
Lord, how did you set me up for this? But he always has the last laugh. So I'm going to let you go with this because I feel like I'm rambling and this video is already 6 minutes long. Dating a younger man is beautiful. It's amazing. It's full of fun. You never know what you're going to get. So don't discount the young guy that has been inboxing you, DMing you. Maybe, you know, you see him on the street. Give him a second chance. Give him a third chance. Give him a second look, okay? It might work out for you and you may get that bloop, bloop, bloop that you've been waiting on.
I was sharing on my close friends how I genuinely just don't feel attracted to the men my age. I'm 41 and I've been single for a year and a half. Prior to that, I was in long relationships most of my life. So this is kind of like the first time that I experienced what dating is. And although I've complained so much about it, I've gotten with some characters and some crazy dudes. I do have to say that when you're in your 40s, or what I've experienced at least, dating men my age who have already had kids, been divorced, or been in other relationships just doesn't work for me because they're in like a different mindset of like, I just want to live life and I just want to like do whatever and I just want to like, I don't know. I don't know if they're frustrated. They're hitting the a midlife crisis. I don't know. But I feel like dating men that are younger in their mid 30s, low 30s, it's more fun. Like they're more fun. They actually are looking for a real woman, not a girl that they have to babysit. And they're genuinely looking for a real connection. I don't want to generalize, but a lot of them, the ones that I've actually met, you know, it's like, okay, this is it. Like, that's exactly what I connect with, and especially the fun ones. If you know what I mean.
Yes.
If you know what I mean, because they have a lot more energy. They have a lot more energy. What can I say? Am I lying? The dudes that are in their mid-30s, you should leave a comment. You should leave a comment.
This is a safe place, right? This is a safe place. Hey, girl, hey. It is 7:30 in the morning. I'm just leaving a Pilates class, and yes, I do think I'm better than everybody. I do. I got up at 5 o'clock to get to that class, so I am better than everybody that did not get up with me. But listen, that's not what I'm here for. I'm 45. I'm about to pull up to the dating scene, right? Why is the 35-year-old trying to skirt right up on me? Like, okay, but listen. And this is for my women that in their 40s, that already raised their children,
Okay,
who live in this fabulous life at 40, because if you know, you know. What if I come across a guy that is 36 with no kids and we hit it off? Should I be open-minded to pop out a baby? Also,
now wait a minute, sis. Pop out a baby. Date him first. Be his friend. Don't be already thinking about the wedding and popping out babies and marriage and wills and insurance. Like, just have fun. Have a good time. You don't have to think about that right now. Why? Like I said, sometimes we don't have to ask, but why is she on here asking? You might have to go. You might have some maturing that you need to do, sis.
If I pop out a baby at 46, I have no choice but to pop out 2 kids. I need 2 under 2 because my son is 26 and that baby gonna need somebody to play with. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, talk to me about dating a younger man. Let's talk about it in the comments. I need to know because I want to know because I'm about to start it. Not too young. You got to be at least 35 to ride this ride, okay?
Y'all women that's dating men 15, 20, 30 years younger than you, this is for you. Think about your future. Think about 25 years from now. And I know y'all lonely. I know y'all just looking for a companion, somebody that you could talk to, you can enjoy life with, somebody that you can spend your moments with. But think about the future. Will he be there for you when you cannot be there for yourself? Think about if something happens to you, he will receive all of your assets over your children. It is a lot of things that y'all need to think about.
That's why with my current situation, all of my stuff would go to my children. All of his stuff will go to his children. We have a very great understanding if we ever get married. If. We are in a covenant, we are committed to each other, but at the same time, we have made some decisions that might not be the most traditional, but it works. And so I won't have to worry about that, honey, because everything is going to my son and daughter, period.
All and everything that you have worked all your life for will be going to this man.
Not I, said the cat. So, what do you think, ladies? Dating a younger man? And if you have, how young was he? Are you in your 40s, mid-40s, early 50s, mid-50s? And how old was he? How young was he? Was he 20 years younger, 30 years younger? Not too much, 15. I would love to know. And how did that work out? Or was it just a little party here and there with him? Was it a commitment such as marriage? Was it just you guys just been boyfriend and girlfriend for years and you guys have made a decision to go the untraditional route, just being committed to each other without the weddings, without the ceremonies, without the paperwork, without all of that? What did you do? And I would love to know your stories. And some men out there who are younger, have you dated older women? And how was that experience? Was it something that was the start of something for you, or did you decide to just go back to the girls who are your age or even younger? Because these girls who are young, they're doing so much stuff to their bodies. That doesn't mean that we're not doing a lot of stuff to our bodies, but they're doing BBLs. They're really traveling. I mean, they're pretty independent, but at the same time, they're not really ready to really commit either. So y'all tell me what's on your mind. I'm just out here tossing out questions. And y'all let me know. Hopefully this microphone is not too glitchy and choppy and stuff. So I just want to know what you think. Talk to Auntie. Tell me what you're thinking, baby. Tell me something good. All right. Bye, y'all.